as some of you know, there have been recent allegations attacking my entire character and everything that I stand for and that is in alignment with me. And of course, that does not sit well. So this is really the only time that I'm going to ever address it, because I'm not making a YouTube video about it. That's not my brand. Like, I'm not going to feed into any more drama. And I'm even going to change the name of this person while I'm even recording this. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Skip past this. We'll continue back to our regularly scheduled program afterwards. But we're going to call this person Raven. And Raven has now made a YouTube video about me trying to demolish my character in every aspect that they could. And I do have some thoughts about that. This person omitted, and by omitted I mean excluded, the vast majority of things that she ever did to me while we were living together. She did not tell you guys about the fact that she had me paying more money in rent than her every month. She didn't tell you guys that she would do petty things like hide the laundry detergent that we went in on and change the Wi-Fi password every other week, even though we both clearly make money from working online. She did not tell you guys that she would knock my pillows off of my couch that I bought, and the Christmas tree, she would take my ornaments off of it and leave them on the living room floor. Just numerous petty behavior that I did not personally feel was necessary. I communicated with her multiple times, but she would change her number, and after she moved out, she blocked me from everything and would only contact the leasing office to communicate to me. I guess I could kind of tell y'all how this started. I basically asked them if they wanted to go to the thrift store one day, and it was like really late when we got around to actually leaving. So I literally it wasn't even that big of a deal. I really just wanted to hang out. I didn't mind what it was that we did, but given the fact that everybody was looking at me like, all right, where are we gonna go? I was just like, well, maybe we can just go hang out at this new place right down the street. They might have a clothing store. They have furniture, they got good eats. Like, that's really it. I mean, we've been looking for furniture for this new house. Like, I really was not thinking much about it. And it's the fact that they are taking that story and very much twisting it as though I was trying to be deceitful and use them for their card to go get food. I don't know. It's just a lot of small things that have happened. There was another situation where I made a comment about Reddit, since everyone was talking about how helpful it was. And I was just like, I never really thought about using Reddit. I always just thought it was like an awkward app that people use, and it was just like very much blown out of context. And I literally asked her, I was like, I hope I didn't offend you by that when I said that yesterday. The next morning when she came in to apologize profusely to me, when I told her I don't want you apologizing to me for anything. I'm just grateful that you're explaining to me that, yesterday you were on your medication and it kind of makes you your emotions go up and down. And I'm grateful that now I know because I can know how to move forward in times like that. So, and it's like, you also have to communicate all of your boundaries to me, because I might joke with my friends in a way that she didn't want to be joked with. And then she was like, I don't think I have to. There was also a situation with my mom that she kept trying to blow out of proportion. I hosted an event a few months ago, and my mom arrived at the event spot on time to begin setting up, and I was stuck in really bad traffic in Atlanta. Me and my mom were on and off the phone. Me and my mom were on the phone every 2 minutes. If we were not on the phone, I was either calling her or she was calling me. And Raven ended up pulling up a few minutes after my mom, and I guess apparently they were having a conversation, and Raven calls me, and I had to decline it because I said that I was on the phone with my mom. And she just was like, she wasn't even on the phone with her mom. But it's like, I'm certain that I was. And I talked to my mom, and she was like, you were definitely on the phone. My phone was in my hand, at my side, and you were on the phone. Just because I was talking to her does not mean that you were not on the phone. So it's like, why are you taking all these small instances? But I'm really not even trying to reiterate absolutely everything that happened. I just found it very interesting how so many of my mutuals and people that I've known for years just, okay, drama has happened. I believe Raven over anything that Trinity has or has not said. Like, I find that to be very odd, very upsetting. This whole situation is honestly upsetting. It's like, I don't even know who most of you people are. People are DMing me and they're like, oh my God, I cannot believe you're such a fake spiritualist. It's like Raven's whole YouTube channel literally profits off of her talking about other people. Part one to the video that she made about me is her bashing her old roommate who I still communicate with. Her roommate is like a very sweet person. And y'all have no idea anything about that girl outside of what Raven has told you. And it was like, even when we first moved in together, we did not know each other that well. Like, our friendship was fairly new. We had kind of just like talked randomly, very rarely when we first met a few months ago. But given the fact that we had just moved in and there was so much going on in her life, she trying to terminate a lease after 4 months early and didn't even tell her old roommate. She didn't even tell her old roommate. The day after the roommate's birthday, she calls me and is like, my roommate is a narcissist. I can't do this anymore. I have to leave. And I was like, well, whatever you need, like, me and my friend can help. Just let us know if you need our help. And she was like, yeah, can you guys help me move out the next day? We got up at 9 a.m. to go to her house and literally help her move out of her entire unit while her roommate was at work. Her roommate walked all the way back from her job to the apartment only to find a giant moving truck in front of her unit, and Raven just like, oh yeah, I'm moving out. You're gonna have to go back to up north, because she was from a whole nother state up north. She literally came down to help Raven, and it was done very shady. It was done very shady, and I was trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know, like, she says all these people in her life are just narcissists and they're just so mean and they take advantage of her. But it's like, who is the common denominator at this point? I honestly, like, who is the common denominator? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And I don't understand how people don't see a pattern within this girl's YouTube videos that clearly show you exactly who she is. She makes videos that only do good when she's talking bad about other people. If you're feeding off of that, if you are believing that, if you are accepting that as the truth without any further questioning, then goodbye. Unfollow, unsubscribe, block me, do whatever you want. But just know that any kind of energy that you send towards me is getting reflected right the fuck back. Because I don't know about y'all, but I stay protected over here. So anything that you send me, it's literally going to bounce back. It's weird. This is going to blow over within a few days, and y'all are going to go on to wondering about someone else's life who, you know, you look at on YouTube or whatever. People are so quick to be like, I knew she was a fake spiritualist. I knew she didn't live up to this holistic lifestyle. That I don't care what y'all think about me if it's not in alignment with the person that I am. And that's it. I'm glad that this instance right here, I'm glad that this situation is weaving out all of the people who are not meant to be on my journey or not meant to witness the transformation that I have going on over here. And I'm really gonna leave it at that. Raven apparently tried to file a police report against me. They said that there was literally nothing that I had did to get a police report filed against me. She harassed the leasing office to bug me into signing a roommate release form to let her out of the unit without her paying me any further compensation for all of the inconvenience. She begged me to move in with her in the beginning of November. I literally picked this apartment complex for us to tour, and on that same day we got approved. Like, if that's not self-sabotage, if that's not deflecting any kind of blessing that comes your way, I don't know. And for the sake of my mental health, my well-being, I won't be talking about this situation any further. My YouTube content will continue to be in alignment with the person that I am in real life. If you don't believe that, cool. Like, if you do, cool. Like, it does not matter. Also, leaving you with this: anytime you hear somebody talking bad about someone else, that does not tell you anything about the person that they are talking about. So Raven creating this video about me and supposedly exposing me for the terrible narcissist that I apparently am does not tell you anything about me whatsoever, and it tells you everything you need to know about her. So anytime you hear anybody talking trash about someone else, I really want you to think about that. You don't know anything about me. You can tell who I am based off of your perception of me, through my videos, or even better, when you meet me in person and experience my energy in real life. That is really the only way that you can form a genuine opinion of me. All that other bullshit is just projection and drama being accepted, and that's not in alignment. So it will be deflected, it will be blocked, it will be deleted, and that's it. So yeah.